In this video, I'm going to tell you about why Antardasha, Prati-Antardasha, Dasha or transits sometimes don't work and it passes, it comes and goes and nothing is working. What's actually happening? We will discuss about it. So let's start. And if you want to take my personal consultation, please check my website and also you can message me on WhatsApp. Okay. So sometimes the dashas, antardasha, pratyantardasha, they do not work. Transits come and nothing happens. Things are just normal. It's not working. So we are talking about Vimshotri dasha. Okay, there are many dashas. You can look at that dashas like Yogini dasha or Char dasha. There are many dashas, but here we are specifically talking about Vimshotri dashas. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't work because you have certain yogas in your chart which are not supporting that particular event. When the event is not supported in your chart properly, then no matter whatever dasha comes, antardasha comes, pratyantardasha comes, transit happens, things will not work out for you in that way. Now you have to see the dasha lord, antardasha lord, pratyantardasha lord, where it is placed in the D1 or the D9. Where you have to see where it is placed in the D9. D9 will tell you about the actual strength of the planet. Then according to Shadbal, you can check the strength of that planet. So these are the things you have to check. Like you have to, for example, Mars. Let's say you are in the Antardasha of Mars. Mars is exalted in D1 but debilitated in D9. So you cannot expect good results from Mars. See, delays and blockages are created because of Saturn and Rahu Ketu. You also have to check if you have Kal Sarp dosh in your chart and how your ascendant lord is placed. Okay, for example, you want to get married but the 7th house is badly afflicted or it is connected with Saturn. So no matter whatever dasha, antardasha, transit comes, things will be delayed. And then you have to see how is the position of 7th house in your D9 chart. Now let's say the dasha is of Saturn, Mercury, Rahu. Okay, so you will make your Saturn in Lagna. Let's say in your chart Saturn is placed anywhere in Leo, so you will make Leo as ascendant. Saturn will come here and all the planets will be placed accordingly. You have to check how many places away Mercury goes from Rahu goes from Mercury. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 places away. So 6-8 combination is coming, which shows that in Mercury Antardasha, Rahu's Prati Antardasha is not going to be very good. See, from Saturn, Mercury is in the 4th house, okay? 4-10 combination, which shows somewhere things will revolve around home and career during this period. 4-10 combination is somewhere okay, fine, if Mercury is good in the chart. But you see from Mercury, Rahu is 6th-8th position, so you cannot expect much friendly results from this combination. You don't have to see from Saturn because Mercury will decide, because it is Mercury Antardasha. Okay, this is Mercury Antardasha, so you have to count from Mercury. Now let's say this Rahu be placed here. Although it goes in the 8th place from Mercury, but still it is 5-11. This is 5-11 combination. So as this is 5-11 combination, desires will be fulfilled and it is very auspicious. So Rahu's Prati Antardasha from Mercury is very good if it is 5. Okay, good combinations are, no, this is 5 9, sorry, this is 5 9, 3 11. 5 9 is good, 3 11 is good, and 1 7 is also okay, fine. 4 10 is okay, average. 6 8 and 2 12 are not very good, uh, so it's not very good. Okay, but let's say from Mercury, if Rahu is placed here, it's not good, but if it is placed in the second, it is much better. Okay, because we are counting from Antardasha, not Prati Antardasha. Understand? So this way it works. This is the original chart, and this is the Dasha chart. Dasha is of Saturn, Mercury and Rahu, right? So Rahu in the 6th house is okay, it's fine, it's good. Mercury in the 11th is good. Mercury is ruling the 12th house and 3rd house, which was journeys and all will happen. We are basically talking about good results and bad results. So we will simply make this one, irrespective of what is happening here. We will make this one the Dasha chart. Saturn will come in the 1st house because this is Saturn's Dasha. Mercury will go in 8th house. Now from Saturn, the Dasha Lord, Mercury goes in the 6th, 8th. So, which shows overall period, this timing of 2-3 years, 2.5 years it will be, it's not very auspicious. So, when Antardasha and when Dasha Lord and Antardasha Lord are not happy with the placement, then what will the Pratyantar Dasha Lord do? This I explained to many people. They don't understand. When the Antardasha Lord is not supporting, then nothing can happen. See, Dasha is for 20 years, 30 years. So we don't say that event cannot happen. Event can happen even if somewhere Dasha Lord is not signifying. Because like for marriage age is from 20 to 40 years, normal marriage age. And during that period you have Saturn period. So we will not say that marriage will not happen even if Saturn is not connected with your 7th house. So Saturn it's okay, but when Mercury somewhere is not well placed or not supporting, then it cannot happen. Now the thing is, Mercury is connected to 11th house, so marriage can happen because 11th house supports marriage. But here you see Mercury is from 6th 8th position from the Dasha Lord, so somewhere happening of marriage may not be possible. If marriage happens, there are some karmic things you have to clear, there can be some ups and downs, so this way it works. Okay, but people who don't get the results, this should make this dasha chart and see where the planet goes from the dasha. Now Rahu is how many places? Rahu is creating 5 9 from Mercury. This Mercury Rahu is creating 5 9 combination. 6 8 Saturn Mercury 6 8, Mercury Rahu 5 9. We will not count Saturn and Rahu. Okay, only Saturn and Mercury and Rahu. So a 5 9 combination, it's very good. So we can say that some support you will get whenever the Pratyantar Dasha of any planet, that is 5 9 from Mercury or 3 11 from Mercury or second house from Mercury, because second house is the house of gain, things will be better, supportive, little bit improvement you will get, but not very much, because the we can say the pillar is not strong. When the pillar is not strong, when the foundation is not strong, then other things can only support, but it cannot particularly signify any important event. If you want to know any event will happen in your life or not, then please check your Antardasha specifically, Antardasha, if it supports, then only it will happen. Otherwise, you don't have to check your Prati Antardasha, because I have seen many people, they check Prati Antardasha. So when your Antardasha is not supporting any event, then how Prati Antardasha is going to give you results? That's impossible. When your Antardasha is clearly saying marriage cannot happen in this particular Antardasha, then how can marriage happen in Pratyantar Dasha? Not possible, right? Not possible. Let's say Saturn, Mercury, and Saturn. Because Saturn is the seventh lord here. So, can marriage happen? Let's say Mercury gets placed here in the sixth house. Very hard. Although some event regarding marriage can happen, but happening of marriage is very hard. Mercury then will go here, which shows you can meet someone, some meeting and all can happen, but happening of marriage is not very easy here. Okay, so I hope you are understanding what I am trying to tell you. You have to create the dasha chart like this, create the dasha chart like this, and you have to write like Saturn, Mercury, Rahu. You have to see Saturn, Mercury, then Mercury, Rahu. This should support. I'm even not saying that dasha lords should support, because dashas are basically very long. For planets which have short dashas like sun, moon, Mars, Ketu, in that you can consider the Dasha Lord. But other planets you don't have too much for any event. So Saturn, Mercury, and Mercury, Rahu. This should support. Antardasha should support any event, should be well placed. Then you have to check. After Antardasha gives you approval, then only Prati Antardasha Lord will give result. If Antardasha Lord is not giving you approval, then it is not possible for Prati Antardasha Lord to give you the result. Okay, so people who don't see the Antardasha Lord and just see Prati Antardasha, that's not something you will get. Okay, when Dasha, Antardasha, Prati Antardasha is not supporting, then transits cannot give you result. So Antardasha, Prati Antardasha Lord should support, transit should support. When all are giving the approval, then only things will happen. And small planets like Mercury, Venus, Mars, their transits you don't have to much count. So always check the transit of Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu. They only give the approval. Small planet transit like Mars, Mercury, Venus, they don't signify an event. Okay, little things, little changes will happen. Okay, and they can only signify any event when the approval comes from Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu. And when you have Saturn influence in your chart, things will be delayed. For example, retrograde Saturn or even direct Saturn sitting in the first house, everything in your life will be delayed. Okay, so this also you have to see what is the condition of the chart. What time you have taken birth, how the ascendant lord is placed, what is the condition of your Navamsha chart. Okay, when who gives approval first? Your chart. Okay, then dasha, then transits, and transits of whom? Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu. So chart is very important. It should signify the happening of the event, then only it happens. When it signifies like how the planet is placed in the D1, how it is placed in the D9, what the situation is, and then we will move forward. Okay, so just by seeing that Mercury is transiting or Venus is transiting or small antardasha or prati antardasha of this that planet is there, so it doesn't work like this. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. I will make one more video in this. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.